Are they ever going to learn? Okay, so you all remember how about 3 months ago the Democrats in Lansing decided to raise our taxes by $2.4 billion? And ever since then, Governor Granholm and all her buddies are like, oh, we're never going to do it again because it was just so hard. Well, apparently that went away really fast because the new tax hike they're talking about makes the last one look like chump change. $8 billion. $8 billion! That's how much they want to raise our taxes. Now, last time they did it, they said it was because they couldn't find cuts and the government needed the money. Well, this time, they're going to spend the money completely differently. They want to give $8 billion to two major energy companies and at the same time make it legal for those companies to hold monopolies so that they can destroy competition and raise your rates to boot. All so that they can explore alternative energy sources. Now, I think it's a great idea to explore those things. I think that the government should help. But maybe the government should actually give incentives and tax breaks to encourage competition in the private sector so that smart, creative people can use their gifts and talents to actually find those alternative energy sources. But no, that's not what they're going to do. They're going to take all that money from parents and college students, business owners, people who are trying to create jobs, and give it all away to these two major companies because they're going to promise to try to create alternative energy sources. Try. They don't even know if they can. But for $8 billion, darn it, they certainly will try. Okay, now, the liberal media isn't going to tell you anything about the tax hike side of this. They're in love with Jennifer Granholm right now because she's concerned about alternative energy and it's just so wonderful. All right, but check it out. That's not how it works. And of course, this last week, Jennifer Granholm told everyone that Michigan has become a backwater because the government hasn't been putting into alternative energy sources. Her words, not mine. First thing, it's nice to know what the governor thinks about my state. Second of all, if she hasn't really noticed, the state of Michigan has become a backwater since she's been in charge. So whose fault is it really, Governor Granholm?